guys, it's Erin from the At Homestead, and I thank you for joining me today. I want to talk to you about the best tool that I have found for the month of June that I am just constantly using, like almost every single day. Most days I'm using this tool, and it's an essential. I feel like everybody has it, but it's the hand pruner, the simple hand pruner. This garden tool is mainly used for trimming plants and keeping the garden healthy. And I say that because the trimming of the plants do a couple different things. Okay, so obviously I use these pruners, my hand shears, for trimming up my tomatoes. We've got suckers that we trim throughout the month of June. Also down here, we have branches that I try to remove. Once fruit comes on the plant, I remove the lower branches, everything below the lowest fruit, and keep this nice and clear and to keep this plant healthy. And obviously when we see a sucker, we like to trim that sucker. I also use my hand shears for pruning off or harvesting the larger fruits, like these eggplants that just have a thicker neck and need something a little bit bigger than scissors to harvest them when they're ready. What about some squash or mini pumpkins? See that stem? That's also a little bit bigger and could really use the hand shears to take that fruit off without damaging the plant. I also use my hand shears to take off any damaged, dead, or diseased leaves. My giant monster plant, my pink squash, was having some bad leaf damage and a disease started, the powdery mildew, which we all get. And I was like, not having it yet, guys. So I took those shears and I trimmed off all of the diseased leaves. Now it's important to remove dead stems because they can attract unwanted insects and harbor disease. And it's important to remove the diseased portions, like the leaves that have this powdery mildew, to help reduce the spread of the disease. Now guys, because we use these pruners on diseased plants, you have to clean them after every use. It's not difficult, it's not time consuming. There's a variety of different ways to sterilize your garden tools, but it's really important to make sure to reduce the spread of any disease around your garden. So I like to use isopropyl alcohol. You can either dip it or wipe it down after spraying it on a cloth. I will typically dip it and then wipe off the cloth. You can use other things. I try not to use household cleaners because some of those household cleaners have ingredients that are corrosive to metal, and because this is an essential tool for me, I really don't want it to get damaged. So lastly, the reason why we sterilize these is because there are some pathogens, diseases that can stick to your tool, they can hitch a ride, and if that happens, you will be infecting other plants. And it's really easy to see a crop decimated by powdery mildew. We've all been there, we've all had it happen. Nobody wants it to happen. So if you just take a couple minutes, literally a second, to clean your shears between plants, that will be the first step in keeping your garden healthy. So it may seem simple to keep your tools on hand clean, and it is simple, and it may also be simple that I'm doing like a favorite tool of the month, but I do find that it's very important as the seasons change to really understand what's more important as you go through your garden journey. There's going to be times when controlling pests and maintaining your plant's health is the most important thing, like right now as we shift into the really hot and humid weather where most diseases like to happen. And then as the bounty comes in, obviously I'm not going to be focusing on the trellising and the maintaining of training these plants like I did last month, where my hands were my most important tool. So as we go through the season this year, I just wanted to highlight a different tool each month because each one is so different and each one is beneficial and they don't have to be expensive. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching me. I hope this helps a little bit. Keep your plants happy, healthy, and producing for you as we shift into these hotter months, hotter weather, more humid, more disease-ridden. I already have some powdery mildew, like I said. I also have some nutrient deficiencies and also some overwatering. So we're all going through it the best we can. We've all experienced these things and we'll all experience them together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.